Welcome back. You're watching The Money Show with me, Kavita Thapliyal. There are plethora of funds available in the market to invest your hard-earned money in. But how do you assess which is the right fund for your portfolio? What are the criteria that one should look at? To help you navigate through this maze, we have Anil Rego, founder and CEO, Right Horizons. Also, do not forget to send us your portfolio queries on our WhatsApp number, which is 865-797-4571. You can also email us your queries on themoneyshow@etnow.tv. Hi, Anil. Good evening and welcome to the show. And Anil, we also have our first viewer connected with us, Shashi from Bangalore. Hi, good evening, Shashi. How are you doing?
Fine, madam. Thanks for taking up my question. Thumbs up to the show as well as to the anchor.
Thank you so much for sending us your question. And as I can see, you have invested a lot in equity and you have large cap, large and mid, flexi cap, small cap, contra, even ELSS in your portfolio for wealth creation. And you've also invested in a way where you have taken care of inflation. And with this money, you also want to travel or you have traveled abroad?
I want
Is that
to travel.
a goal?
I have traveled,
you want
but
to travel.
I want to travel in a big way. Yeah.
That's exciting. And you have invested about 10% in 5 schemes of small cap. You have all small cap, Canara Bank, Kotak, Nippon, SBI and Axis, right?
Yes.
All small cap.
Yeah.
Okay. And out of that, you know that you want to exit a few schemes. You just want to understand which one to retain and which to actually let go of. Okay. Okay. So a bit of structure I want in your question, where I want to understand. So far, you've just talked about the small caps that you have in your portfolio. But what about the large and mid and flexi caps and mid caps that you have? And contra also, could you name those funds? Because Anil will be able to guide you in terms of exits if needed from that funds also.
The large cap, I have Canara Robeco equity blue chip. Then Mirai Asset large cap. Then large and mid cap, I have Axis Growth Opportunities. Then I have this Mirai Asset Emerging Blue Chip, Kotak Equity Opportunity. Then Flexi Cap, I have Parag Parikh, HDFC Flexi Cap, and PGIM Flexi Cap. And then mid cap, I have Kotak Emerging Equity and PGIM Mid Cap Opportunity. And small cap, I have these 5. And ELSS, I have Mirai Asset Tax Saver and the Canara Robeco Equity Hybrid. Equity Tax Saver.
Okay. I think that. And what's the current amount of investment? Like your total investment or SIP, that's what if you've done?
Roughly, it is upwards of 4 CR.
Right now, it is 4 CR. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to understand, is this a portfolio from which you will be withdrawing money for your regular income or as a regular income?
Right now, it's not required because the pension I am getting is more than double the monthly expenses which I make. But in due course, I may reach a stage where inflation may take over. So that is the time I may require to withdraw through SWP.
All right. Okay. What's the amount that you need to travel abroad? Just a ballpark figure, if once or twice in a year you might want to.
More than 1 CR.
More than 1 CR. Okay. All right. First of all, I think I really want to congratulate you because looking at your age and the kind of equity exposure you have, you are an inspiration for all those people who think that, after 60, equity as an asset class is very risky and one should really not go ahead with it. I think, hands down, you really win that kind of a mindset. And I'm sure Anil also would agree to that. Anil, your observations?
Even I was about to start off congratulating Mr. Shashi. So first of all, he's able to build up a good corpus for himself and not miss out on, having his travel plans and setting aside a whole crore out of this corpus probably, for his travel plans. So I think congratulations. Coming back to, I think from the funds that you came across, I believe a number of them sort of are good funds and one can continue. But my only point is around, there are too many funds, right? So ideally, you can have, in the large cap, for example, you can just have one fund and similarly, only when you go towards, say, small caps, you can have 2 instead of 1 and possibly the caps as well. So I think that is a little bit of discipline that you could sort of look at, because over diversification also doesn't help. It will only add to your burden of administrative side. Coming back to the specific question that you had, because yes, I think interestingly it's in the similar line that you have about 10% invested into the small cap space. So that is good that you also have the discipline of saying not getting carried away, by the rally in small caps and putting all money towards it. So you are, especially since say you are on the retirement side, I think having this discipline is good. So from the schemes that small cap schemes, right, that you have, Canara Robeco, Kotak, Nippon, SBI, and Axis, you have requested for if we can shortlist two funds so that you can exit the others. I think from the list, I like Kotak Small Cap and Nippon India Small Cap funds. I think both of them have been doing sort of reasonably well. And yes, having two funds, I think in the small cap space is okay to do. But I think just go ahead and see how you can simplify your portfolio even beyond the small cap space, and possibly keep these two funds.
All right, that's the suggestion coming in from Anil. Shashi, is there anything you want to understand further from Anil?
Just one question, whether I should hold on to the Axis growth opportunities in the large and mid cap fund category.
Okay.
So if there was one fund that came to mind to say, you can drop, that's the one. Okay. Right. So as you go by, right, you will realize that some of the funds that you've invested into don't continue to do well. Okay. And so definitely, that's a fund that you can drop, because anyway, you need to consolidate your scheme.
All right. Thank you so much, Shashi, for sending us your question, and hope you make the desired changes as suggested by Anil. We move on, and we have Vivek on the phone line with us from Mumbai. Hi, Vivek. How are you doing?
Hi. I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sending us your question, and you've sent us your investment details also. HDFC Midcap Opportunity, Mira Asset Midcap. You also have Motilal Oswal Midcap and Small Cap, Nippon India Small Cap, and Nippon India Multi Cap also. Okay, so you think your portfolio is very volatile in terms of risk.
Yes.
Your portfolio right now doesn't matches with your risk profile. Is that what you're saying? So you are a
Yes,
moderate
because,
risk taker.
Because I am currently at the age of 30. I am working in an IT background, and I have a decent kind of good salary package. So this is fine for me, but by looking up at my current portfolio, because I don't have any prior background during this investment or mutual fund background. So I'm completely new in this world, in this investment world. So looking at my current portfolio, which is a kind of 3 mid cap, 1 multi cap, and 1 small cap, is a kind of completely volatile kind of portfolio.
So a better diversification strategy. Okay, a better diversification strategy is what you're looking for. And looking at your age, I think you can take maximum risks, but then a well-diversified approach is always recommended and is the best. You also realize that you need to add some flexi cap and ELSs in your portfolio. And what would be the definition of good return, if you could just quantify it and give some number to it, because it will be easier then for Anil to maybe tell you to increase your investment amount, or what kind of corpus you would be able to achieve after 5 to 10 years. So what's the corpus that you're looking at after 5 years and 10 years, if that's how you want your investment amount to come into you?
I don't have any specific figure in my mind currently, but I can take up I have the time period of 10 to 15 years for such kind of investment. So I'm looking for a kind of long-term investment strategy.
Okay. So just help me understand, are you looking at a goal after 5 years and at a goal after 10 years? Are there two goals?
Yes. I'm looking for a kind of 5 years and 10 years. 10 years is also fine.
5 years and 10 years. Got it. What's the total SIP amount?
I have currently invested around 10K, like 10,000.
Okay.
Of
Okay. 10K. And you started this investment when?
In this month only. Like I have gone through some like YouTube videos and some research, and I did this by my own. So
Got it. Got it. Okay. All right. Let's quickly connect with Anil. Anil, I tried getting as many details as I could for you for better planning. Is there anything else you want me to ask Vivek, or that's all? You can just go ahead quickly with it.
Yeah, not a problem. I think that's fine. So first of all, I think congratulations to him. He has done his research. He's gone across, and it's not unexpected that he landed up with mid and small cap, because at this point of time, if you look at past returns, you have got into all of them. Yes, definitely, it's a good thought that you also have, and that's also my recommendation that you diversify, because you sometimes it's very difficult to get in and out of market cycles. So it's important to be disciplined in your approach, and diversify across different market cap segments. So I think flexi cap that he spoke of is definitely something that one can consider. And he also asked what are the types of funds that you can look at. I think he can consider from either HDFC Flexi Cap or ICICI Pru Flexi Cap fund. Now, what has become important is how much he spreads out across the mid small cap and let's say the flexi cap. He can also choose to have a large cap possibly at some point of time. So so based on that, he can choose whether one fund or two funds, possibly even look at as much as 30% to 40% of the allocation sort of going into non mid and small cap category. On the ELSS category also, he wanted some inputs, and so I think ones which have been consistent and also manage risk a little better are like SBI Long Term Equity Fund as well as HDFC Tax Saver. I think on the ALSS, I think he can choose from one of them, okay, depending on his comfort.
All right, I think that's very well sorted. Vivek, did you hear the recommendation? Is there anything else you want to ask? See, you really need to redefine your goals. Maybe just look at them and give a ballpark figure or a corpus amount that you might want to, accumulate, because that will give a structure to your fund portfolio exposure also. Anything else you want to ask, Anil?
Just a final question. Like I have around 3 mid cap funds as my portfolio.
Okay.
One multi cap and one small cap. So in between these three, which is which one is I can take, like, because 3 mid cap is I think is a kind of volatile.
Over diversified. Okay. Yeah. Let's just talk more on this. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else? Because I'm running out of time actually, so I'll quickly want to connect with Anil for this. Okay. Anil.
He can drop probably the Motilal Oswal. It's been a little volatile fund. So I would go with maybe the HDFC mid cap opportunities and the Miri Asset mid cap, and go ahead with that. I think that's the best thing to do.
All the best, Vivek, with your financial portfolio. And with that, thank you so much, Anil, for being on the show and helping our viewers with their financial portfolios today. And it's a wrap on the Money Show today as well. But then I'm going to leave you with our WhatsApp number and email ID, where you can send us your portfolio-related queries. 8657745571 is our WhatsApp number. The email ID is themoneyshow@etnow.tv. All you have to do is just send us your portfolio details and we will get it answered. And in fact, also make you have a conversation with our experts if in case you join us live. But it's the only show where we think about your financial goals and give you the right strategy for it through our experts. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.